Audio Jungle.
Hello, everyone. It's your boy DK Bones here, coming at you with some Superman movie news, rumors, or whatever you want to call them. First of all, like I say many times, um, I like to read the article and then I would like to give my opinion. But this is all rumors, speculation, and then I'll just give my opinions on the rumors, and then you can add comments or do whatever you want to do, like, dislike, or just give your opinions also. That's all I do here is just giving my opinions. So let's get into this article. Superman rumored to have undergone significant changes following recent test screening. I guess some people didn't. It was like a half and half of audiences that went to the test screening that liked the movie, and then some that did. Uh, Again, I guess like most of these superhero movies, unlike most movies, period now, uh, there's a lot of reshoots. And from what I understand, that's not not normal for movies to do reshoots. Some of the best movies that we've had in the recent past or further, further back went through a lot of reshoots that we don't know about because uh, the people that critique the movies didn't say anything about it. Now you got all these people on YouTube and these social platforms digging into everything, which uh, which is cool because paying money to go see these movies, and if you're not really interested in what they're doing, then don't pay the money to see it. Anyways, let's get into the article. If a new report is to believe, James Gunn's Superman may have undergone some fairly significant changes following the most recent test screening. This article is by Mark Cassidy. Uh, we've been hearing conflicting reports about James Gunn's Superman for months at this stage. While initial word from the first initial screening was not especially positive, reports from the most recent test screenings of DC Reboot definitely sounded more optimistic, which you can tell with the from the first teaser to the last trailer that things felt a little bit more upbeat than what the first teaser trailer did. And my thing also is, if stuff is not complete and you put it into a teaser or a trailer, don't put it in there. Just put what you have that's finished without giving away too much. And that's my personal opinion. At the end of the day, opinions are always going to vary, but even just disregarding anything, I've been hearing from outside sources that fans' response to various trailers and spots. We seem to suggest that Gunn's take on Man of Steel is not going to be everyone's taste. Again, was to be expected. Yeah, it's not going to be Man of Steel. Um, it was worth. I mean, there's parts of Man of Steel I really like, and there's parts that I don't like. And I'm not going to crap on the movie. I mean, I liked it overall as a movie, but they're moving on from Henry Cavill and Zack Snyder's Man of Steel or Superman. And, you know, like it or hate it, that's what it is. I mean, you got to move on. It's like life. There's certain things happening to your life. You don't like it, but it's called, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. You just move on, period. Uh, that's how we're doing at this point. I think, for me, I think Gunn has a plan. I know there was a script that was supposed to be for Man of Steel 2 and Green Lantern. I'm not going to get too much into that, but I don't want to speak on, well, why drop it now? Why not say something before Gunn is about to make all this stuff years ago when he announced this movie? Why are you bringing it out now? I think it's just kind of controversial that they're doing it now when this movie's about to come out. I think it's kind of stupid. Bring it out way before, get all the stuff out of the way, and DC trying to start something new, trying to bring something positive, and now you got so many people. Oh, we should have did this, this, and this. Yeah, coulda, woulda, shoulda. It's over. Let's go. Um, we know there's a lot riding on the first DCU movie. Gunn and Peter Safran and everyone else had Warner Brother and DC Studios are clearly doing their best to deliver a Superman film that appeals to widest possible audience. Yeah, they're not just um, trying to get these people over here and Snyderverse people over here. They're trying to include everyone, and they're not crapping on. I don't think they're crapping on Man of Steel, but we shall see. We'll see from what the movie does. I mean, there's rumors that he is poking fun at Man of Steel, but those are rumors. Till the movie comes out, you gotta see. This article also goes on to say this often involves a last-minute rally in the editing room. Nora Will is now claiming that the movie has indeed undergone some big changes from most recent screening. According to Jordan Romy, the tensions are high at Warner Brothers Studios, which they should be because they're losing money like crazy. For CEO David Zaslav and DC Studios and James Gunn and Peter Safran are scrutinized every frame to avoid another franchise misfire. It brings up another point. If Zack Snyder's DC verse was so good, they wouldn't have moved on. There was too many missteps. They rushed too many things, and it wasn't just Zack Snyder's fault. I understand that as people that worked at Warner Brothers at the time, but again, it's life. We move on and try to better things. Hopefully, that's what DC is trying to do. Apparently, up to 25 minutes have been trimmed from the early version of the movie, which was said to be heavier on humor. Remy also claims that one of the film's editors was quietly removed mid-process, leading to a slightly reworking of the film structure. So maybe somebody that was a certain agenda, or I don't know, but they removed somebody. That's what it looks like. This was somewhat of a tweak and signaled a slight shift in how the story was being presented. Some key sequences were shuffled and minor scenes were added during recent reshoots. So hopefully, it's another reshoots aren't as bad as the new Captain America movie, or way worse, the Snow White movie that they just redid. Also says it's worth noting that this report's very similar to the previous breakdown from viewer Anna, who hasn't heard anything about a plot restructure. And this person, quote, always possible someone has info I don't, but just for the record, I've heard nothing about the film's structure being reworked. If there were several new scenes added during reshoot, is news to me. So they're conflicting reports. These are all rumors. So take it with a grain of salt, I guess. How much attention should we pay this? Rumi has been doing this a long time and has broken some major scoops over the years. I said he hasn't always been seen as the most unbiased source when it comes to the movie for whatever reason. So best to file this report squarely in a rumor category. So yeah, it's a rumor. Um, I'm sharing it just because if it's not a rumor, you got to hear it. If it is a rumor, throw it away. Anyways, this is your boy DK Bones. Please like, subscribe, and share. Comment if you want. And I'll be hitting you guys on another video pretty soon. Peace.